Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says Tel Aviv is considering leaving the United Nations Human Rights Council. According to Israeli media, Netanyahu made the remarks during a closed-door meeting with top Israeli officials. The Israeli stance comes after the recent UN report on the Israeli 2014 war on the Gaza Strip. The document describes as unprecedented the devastation and human suffering left behind by Israel's 50-day attack on the impoverished enclave.
Netanyahu wants to tell the international community that he is above the international law and is not committed to international legitimacy. This is clear through his aggressive policies he is known of. Now he is threatening to withdraw from the UN Human Rights Council because he failed to convince many of the world states and his allies that his army is decent and humane.
The UN Commission of Inquiry presented its findings to the UN Human Rights Council in Geneva on June 29. Israel's representatives to the UN Council, however, didn't attend the meetings and accused the international body as morally flawed.
The requirement should be started from here, from Palestine, to put pressure on the United Nations in order to take their own role into putting pressure on the Israelis or into punishing the Israeli sides, since they are making war criminals daily against the Palestinians and they are making violations to the international laws.
This week, the UN Human Rights Council will issue a resolution based on the Gaza report. It seems that Israel will not wait and will boycott the Council as it did before in 2012, when the councils had plans to probe how Israeli settlements were harming Palestinian rights. Once again, Netanyahu insists on challenging international bodies. Commentators believe that the Israeli premier is going too far this time. They say that leaving the UN Human Rights Council is a pure arrogance and that Netanyahu thinks that he's above the law. Mona Kandil for Press TV, occupied Ramallah.